Which class gains experience the fastest in BattleBit Remastered? Let's analyze and rank them to find out. Engineer might as well be called demolitionist because you are going to be blowing up a lot of things to level up. You want to make sure you equip a nice RPG, my personal favorite is heat, some C4, and anti-vehicle grenades. Well, and maybe some vehicle mines if you are feeling frisky. Your main goal here is to try to sneak onto the opposing team's side of the map and destroy every single one of their vehicles as soon as they spawn. If a player from the opposing team has gotten into the vehicle, you will be rewarded with significant experience after destruction. Just one vehicle will grant you a whopping 1,800 experience when destroyed. Just like the medic class, you really don't have to fire your primary weapon very much unless a player from the opposite team gets in your way. Another way to gain experience is by equipping the exclusive to his class repair tool to ensure that your allies' vehicles are topped off on HP. This grants rapid experience over time and can quickly add up to thousands in a matter of seconds. Another thing you can do if you want to ensure your team always has a tank or a helicopter is equip two of these tools and repair to your heart's desire. You can also say bye-bye to your primary weapon and say hello RPG. I see a lot of players running around with an RPG in hand acting like it's their only weapon. Doing this can get you some kills, but only being able to hold 6 rockets might slow you down. Out of this world strategy is to get a few buddies and squad up, making sure to place down a spawn beacon on the enemy side of the map. With a few engineers, you can all place down anti-vehicle mines on the main roads and watch from a distance as the enemy team drives right over them. These mines never despawn, so don't be afraid to die to replenish your supply and fill up the road. In just this one game focused solely on getting experience, I was able to earn 74,055 XP in 32 minutes, coming out to be 2,314 XP a minute. Recon is personally my favorite class to play, and it can provide an insane opportunity for leveling up fast. As a Recon, your goal is pretty simple. It's to snipe players from a distance, typically in the safety of a sandbag fort with some high ground. The reason this class is good for gaining experience is because you are solely looking for headshots. The great thing about headshots is the 3 times multiplier they give to experience on a killing blow. This results in 600 experience instead of your typical 200. If you like to snipe from far away, these bonuses can stack up even more. The long distance bonus is calculated by how far the enemy is minus 100. That means, for example, if you kill a target from 700 meters away, you will get 600 bonus experience because 700 minus 100 is 600 for all you mathematicians out there. If you have a phenomenal shot, you can rack up thousands of experience in a matter of seconds with a rapid spree of kills. A good strategy to make sure you can snipe with ease is to try to flank around and get in a position to the side or even behind your enemies. This can give you an opportunity to take out a bunch of enemies before they even know what hit them. In a good flank position, it can be challenging for the enemy to figure out where they are getting sniped from, especially when you are running one of the medium scopes. These scopes give off no glint, ensuring that your cover will not be blown by a bright light. Out of this world strategy is if you do manage to get behind your enemy, I recommend equipping some C4 so you can also destroy their team's vehicles as soon as they spawn to get even more free experience. In just this one game focused solely on getting experience, I was able to earn 91,058 XP in 31 minutes, coming out to be 2,937 XP per minute. Medic is the most popular class because it is by far the best. It can also rake in a lot of experience. The reason this class is good for leveling up is because of the insane amount of experience you can receive without having to shoot a single bullet. Some days you might feel like an esports pro hitting every headshot, while other days your shot might be off. If you are having a bad shooting day, switch over to the medic class and start reviving and healing. This really does not take much skill at all, but you can be rewarded greatly, even topping the leaderboards in most lobbies. Reviving just one player grants 400 experience and only takes a few seconds. On top of healing that player right after you pick them up, you can watch those numbers rise. Make sure to heal up a player to full HP to get the 50 experience reward for topping off. The other great thing about this class though is if your shots are crisp and dead on, it is also the best class to play. Running around with any of the SMGs and light armor can allow you to rack up tons of kills. SMGs are in a great spot right now, currently being able to destroy players up close, and with the right attachments they can even beat out most ARs at a distance. The reason medic is better for straight slaying is because of its ability to heal back up to full HP after every encounter. The other classes must rely on teammates to come and heal them, and sometimes that is just not an option, especially if you are in the middle of the enemy's defenses. Out of this world strategy, join a squad full of snipers and just continually pick them up as they go down. If they are in an intense fight with other snipers, you can collect tons of experience without having to move around the battlefield. The medic's ability to be self-reliant and have multiple playstyles makes it the top dog regarding leveling up. In just this one game, focused solely on getting experience, I was able to earn 67,813 XP in 28 minutes, coming out to be 2,421 XP per minute. The leader class is looked over by many, and rightfully so, because of how weak its current state is. The method of leveling up with this class can be applied to any, but I feel that it suits the name of this class well. The method is driving or flying your teammates into battle like you work for Uber. I recommend flying because it is faster, but it also takes a little more skill, and at its current state, there's no way to practice flying in the shooting range. The way transportation works is as soon as you drop off a player, you will get transportation experience, which can be a good solid starting amount. On top of the chunk of experience you get, you will also receive experience over time based on how much experience the player you dropped off receives. For example, if you drop off a player and they get 1 kill worth 200 experience, you will receive a fraction of that experience as your own. The fraction is 25%, so for a 200 experience kill, you will receive 50. To get the most bang for your buck, I would recommend playing with some friends that are amazing at slaying, so you can reap the rewards of their victims. You will continue to receive this passive experience until the player you dropped off dies or it has been 300 seconds, but the experience caps off at 5,000 per person. Also make sure to ping objectives as your squad is capturing. You will net some bonus experience for how many players followed your orders to capture. Out of this world strategy for this class is not really about the amount of experience you can receive, but just how free it is. As a leader, your most important job is to place down a spawn beacon for you and your allies to get back into battle rapidly. This method is for you AFKers out there, and that is to just become the spawn beacon. You're probably wondering what that means, so let me tell you. Say your mom calls you up from the basement because meatloaf is ready, but you are in the middle of an intense battle. Put your character in a nice spot near the battle. This will give your teammates a place to spawn, and every time they do, you will be rewarded with 200 experience for doing absolutely nothing. In all seriousness though, you can gain passive experience throughout the game if you pay attention to your squad mates, letting them spawn back on you whenever they go down. In just this one game, focused solely on getting experience, I was able to earn 66,456 XP in 26 minutes, coming out to be 2,556 XP per minute. Assault is a little weak as far as classes go, but you can still manage to get good experience. Assault does get buffed in the gun handling department, so if you want to go strictly for kills to level up, this might be the class for you. The buffs are shown on screen: 25% boost to reload speed, 20% boost to aim down sight with close range sights, and a 25% boost to weapon swap speed. Assault can also be somewhat self-sufficient by equipping a small ammo kit, giving you the opportunity to replenish bullets when you start to get low on ammo. Like for every FPS game, I would recommend going for headshots because the benefit in this game is much greater, like mentioned before. Getting only 20 headshot kills will equal the same experience as someone that got 60 normal kills. The smartest way to level up with the assault class, and really all the other classes, is to play the objective to provide you with a passive experience as you run around fragging out. Capping and neutralizing a point will give you 1,000 experience a piece, and if you can manage to cap 10 points per game, your levels will start to skyrocket. Going to the objectives is also just a great way to find your enemies, especially on these larger scale maps. The worst thing you can do in this game is run around in no man's land trying to find targets to just be met with empty terrain and wasted time. Out of this world strategy to just play another class. In just this one game focused solely on getting experience, I was able to earn 58,406 XP in 25 minutes, coming out to be 2,336 XP per minute. Support is another great class to gain a ton of experience with. Combined with the ability to wield light machine guns and throw down heavy ammo crates, you will be a force to be reckoned with on the battlefield. Playing against 127 players in one lobby is every LMG user's dream. Being able to shred through the enemy lines with a magazine holding 100 bullets can result in a rapid burst of kills, helping your team push through the defenses and net you tons of experience. You must be careful though, and position wisely because you are fairly slow with that big gun and exo armor. Having the heavy ammo crates will earn you passive experience over time whenever an ally decides to replenish their bullets, throwables, and equipment. A lot of the time, players will not see these ammo crates on the ground, so to get the best results, you're going to want to turn on your mic and let them know you have them covered. Make sure to yell loud and proud so everybody in the lobby can hear you. Doing this will ensure that no one on your entire team is just sitting on the side of the road begging for ammo. Out of this world strategy involves the use of your ammo crates and some grenades. You can throw approximately 19 grenades in one life with the big backpack and the 3 heavy crates that come with it. If you are stuck in a choke point, this can net you a ton of kills, especially if you find yourself in a tight hallway where your grenades can get multi-kills.
Okay, yeah, cool. I hit you 3 times in there.
In just this one game, focused solely on getting experience, I was able to earn 44,716 XP in 18 minutes, coming out to be 2,484 XP per minute.